Sunfish HR Service has request approval setting module, which allows the authorized user to select which employees to be set as the approver for each request. This video will show you how to configure the request approval setting, especially for simple performance form. Go to Setting, System Setting, Workflow Management, and choose Request Approval. Now, you are finally at Request Approval Setting page. To add a new request approval setting for simple performance form, click the plus button. When the app page appears, select the request code by unfolding the selection box. Choose Performance. Next, decide the request order by unfolding the selection box. If you want to create two settings with performance as the request code with different request order and applicable for certain employees, in which the request order for performance A is set to 9 and performance B is set to 4, then the system will automatically use the setting with the highest request order, in this case, performance A, if there is any request by certain employees regarding performance. However, if an employee's request does not match with the configuration of performance A, then the system will look for another configuration for performance request code with lower request order. Select the request order. Next, type in the request name. Afterwards, move to the next field, Approval Formula. The icon on the left is the requester, whereas the icon next to it is the approver. If you click on the requester icon using your mouse left click, you'll see some options. You can edit the requester, switch the origin type, and switch the approver type. Now, select Edit. There will be a pop-up showing two types: Filter Employee and SQL Filter. If the setting is referred to all employees, you can simply select Yes on the checks in SQL Filter tab. However, if you want to filter the employee more specifically, choose Filter Employee tab. Choose the filter with the following criteria: organization unit, cost center, job status, job grade, job title, employment status, gender, and marital status. For instance, choose marketing and sales from organization unit with single marital status. Then, click Save. By doing this, the setting is meant for the employees in marketing and sales who are still single. Next, configure the approver type by clicking the approver icon with your mouse left click. As you can see, there is only a sole approver for this request. You can add another approver by clicking Add New Step, then an icon will appear on the right. Next, let's set the formula for the approver by clicking on the first approver. In the pop-up, you'll see two types of approver: dynamic and fixed approvers. If you click on Fixed Approver, you can only select the approvers which have been created in Setting Management, Request Approval Reserve Word. On the other hand, if you click on Dynamic Approver, you can configure the approver manually. Select certain employee to be the approver by clicking on the suggestion tip icon to expand the options. Choose an employee. Now, decide whether the approver type is notification, which means this person has the authority to reject a performance request created for certain employee. When an assessment has made by this type of approver, it is not yet considered as a final assessment. On the other hand, if the approver is required, it means this person contributes to give the final assessment for the employee's performance. In addition, choosing sequence means this person must approve, reject, or ask a revision for the request so the next approver is able to respond to the request. Let's select notification for the first approver. Click Save to save your configuration. Next, click on the next approver icon again. Click on Dynamic Approver and again, select certain employee to be the approver. For this approver, let's select Required. Afterwards, click Save. When done, you'll see two buttons at the bottom of the page. Click Cancel to abort adding a new configuration. Click Submit to save the configuration. Finally, it will appear on the records. You can sort the records to ascending or descending to locate the configuration that you have just made. To edit the setting, click on the link in Request Name column. The page appears will be the same as the app page. If no data to be modified, click Cancel to abort any action and return to the previous page. Finally, you will be able to configure the request approval setting for simple performance form.